Cute little cemetery, Lee Cemetery, near Akron, Colorado. I'm looking for a Florence Wagner. I was hoping that little structure was going to be a church, but it just looks like a little shed. Beulah, daughter of J.H. and L. Dewey's, 1903 to 1920. Our little Kenneth, 1915 to 1919. Gustav Fischer, 1898 to 1923. Kenneth Earl, son of Lois and William Wadvogel, 1932 to 1933. Oh, they have some irises growing here. Well done, past blooming, unfortunately. Oh, here's Eva Wagner, 1886 to 1932. I'm looking for a Florence Wagner. Oh, I wonder. She can't be one of these, can she? Well, I'll keep looking. I thought it was a larger one. Phelps. You guys remember the Kentucky Headhunters? The Phelps brothers. The lead singer was Phelp, and the bass player was a Phelp. Lead singer finally left the Kentucky Headhunters to become a preacher. Levi Phelps, 1916 and 1929. No, Emma, 1916 and 1920. Susie, 1917 and 1929. Levi, 1882 to 1929. Yeah, but his brother, I can't remember their first names, the Phelps brothers. One was a bass player. He's still with the Kentucky, the bass player. And I think he sings now too. Naomi Crouch. Jones, these people are still alive. It's gonna be a nice quiet cemetery to spend eternity. Charles Klein, 1879 to 1918. Cleo Klein. Look at that. Born October 17th, died October 18th. Almost on the day she was born. 1907 and 1923. Infant. Goodlow infant. 1920. Florence Wagner. I don't know where she is. She was a 1-year-old daughter of mail carrier William His wife was Marjorie, died April 19th, 1915. The remains were laid to rest near the home of Dillingham. I don't even know where Dillingham is. It's a town that doesn't exist anymore. Gates, Sally Gerard, Robert James. Unfortunately, Florence Wagner, the cause of death was carbon monoxide while sleeping in the rear of the car. Isn't that a tragedy? You put your baby in the back of the car and the fumes come up and the poor baby dies while sleeping. Never wakes up. That's a very tragic story. Taxler. Kramer. I bet that baby is buried over here with a sagebrush. You can barely read this one. Clyde? What's that made out of? Let's see this one. Gilder. 1894 to 1917. Yeah, I bet you that little baby that died of carbon monoxide was among these people over here. Mariah Weekland, 1829 to 1918. Man, it's hot out here. September and it's hot. It's got to be over here. Her mom's name was Marjorie. Was that this lady's name? No, her name was Eva Wagner. His mom's name was Marjorie. So that baby could be. When did she die? April 19th, 1915. I can't read that. This one I can't read either. I need to bring a brush. See the lichen growing on this? Yeah, that baby could be one of those. Tragic story. Can't read it. Shaw. That's another last name of a guy in a rock band. You ever hear of Styx? Tommy Shaw. He wrote Man in the Wilderness and sang it too. Esther Jane P.E. and S.B. Shaw, 1901 to 1919. Blanche Dudley Shaw, 1908 to 1932. I thought that was going to say Lucille Ball, but it's Lucille Brown. Died July 3rd, 1920. John Hobbs, 1931. That's it. 1842 to 1931. Here's one all by its lonesome. And here's one that's forgotten about. It's cracked even. Whoa. Whoa, stepped in that hole. Vernon. Nancy Shigari, Reverend James Vernon, 1844 to 1918. Lee Cemetery. Well, I couldn't find Florence Wagner. They actually said she was buried by the house in Dillingham. So I don't know if they moved the body out or there's just a marker out here. Again, I don't know where that town is. It's a town that doesn't exist anymore, Dillingham. There's another town over by the Pawnee Butte, Sligo. There's no remnants of that town, but there's still a cemetery. Davison. A pretty big cemetery. Alright, celebrate life. Goes fast. Take care. George Sawtooth signing off. Bye.